back for another one. 2 nights this time. I met with a friend. You don't want to be on camera, so I'm going to respect that completely. So shots will probably be limited. But it's getting quite late, so we're rushing around now. You can obviously hear him setting up his tent. I still need to get my tarp and hammock up, and still need to cook something to eat. It's pretty late. We've trekked probably 2.5 miles, 2 miles. Yeah, so light's fading, so I need to shut up and get on. So we're all settled in for our first night. There's not much of the daytime stuff happening, obviously, because we got here quite late, so we was rushing around trying to get set up before dark. Light faded really quite quickly. We did have a small fire just to cook some food. We've let it go out and I've extinguished it with some water. Obviously in the morning, as soon as we've got decent light, I'll cover that back over and leave no trace. And then tomorrow I'm out on the kayak. Me and my other friend, we're going to head out on the water on the kayak and set up somewhere else and do a second night. I'm looking forward to it, so I'm going to say goodnight at this point and just chill with my mate for a bit. So, see you in the morning, guys. Day 2, not that you will have seen much from day 1. Like I say, we got here late, bit of a rush to get the camp set up. Then we obviously cooked ourselves some dinner, and like I say, I haven't seen my mate for a few years, so we just made the most of it and had a good time chatting away till the wee hours of the morning. But we're off heading to another camp spot this morning, and then the plan for me this afternoon is to meet up with another friend and off out for the afternoon on the kayak. So I'm looking forward to it. This is the stuff we're talking about. Beautiful forest. Some idiot decides they're going to leave Diet Coke and salami packets. Selfish. Somebody even left their camping chair in there. I say camping chair, the bloody patio chair. So we've taken it up to one of the trails. And there's a skip up at the end of the path. We're going to take it and just leave the chair next to the skip. Obviously put the rubbish in the skip. Just no need to leave your bloody garden furniture out here, because this is not your garden. And we're live. Action. So Tucker's kindly given me some protein snacks. Crunchy roast crickets. Oh yeah, they really are. Oh, I'm not sure how well you can see that. They really are little crickets, like whole crickets. Ah, well, the sweet chili and lime are good. And spicy. Just like little crisps. Crickets. They're alright. I get it.
They're not terrible.
Yeah,
They're not
good.
terrible.
It's easier to get the protein from these, pound for pound, more protein than beef, I understand. Like that, but they've got a hard shell. And they taste like dog treats. The aftertaste, total dog treat.
See, the initial taste is nice, like the chili and the sweet, but the aftertaste is a little bit dog treaty.
I mean, I breed the crickets for my tarantulas. I know what it's like to have a cricket, and I don't want to be eating it.
Cricket smell.
Yeah, I'm cool. Seriously, no.
Try worms next time.
Nah, they're pretty good.
I quite like them. I don't know what's wrong with these guys.
We're not primitive.
We're advanced.
There you go.
Oh,
that's another
what you guys do
on the...
Dude,
why does that smell like
When we go there, we should definitely get up if you remember, we laid trees to get all of it.
Finally been joined by Taylor a little bit later in the day than we had planned. We're down by the water's edge. He's just sorting out the rest of his kit. Got the kayak here. We're going to jump in. We're going to head downstream, sorry. Find a little spot, set up for the night, cook some food, and yeah, chill. Nice little wild camp. Day 2 for me. Wasn't much footage from yesterday because I got here late, and I was with a friend that I hadn't seen for a while, so we just made the most of the night chilling and chatting really. And there hasn't been much footage from today either, because another one of my mates, or another 2 of my mates, sorry, came and met us, and we just had a day again, just chatting and catching up. But I'll get back to you as soon as we're on the water. First wild camp. How do you feel about your first wild camp adventure then, Taylor?
Pretty good so far, to be honest, mate. I don't know what I've just f***ing lent in, that's disgusting.
So we're on the same stretch of the Little Ooze that I was on in my first kayaking video. So it's not a new route. However, it's a better camera, better angles hopefully, so you should get to see a bit more of what I see when I'm here. And it's Taylor's first wild camp adventure, so fun times all around. But we've not got to go too far. Probably got probably about a mile and a half on this stretch until we get to the point that we're going to camp, or where I'm planning to camp. This place I've stopped and we've set up before, so that's the plan. But I know of a couple of spots along this stretch, so we'll see. This is the life. Slowly cruising down the river. I'll be honest, I much prefer my canoe over the kayak. But the kayaks are good. They are good. I was talking to a chap about an inflatable, and he said it was good. A good bit of kit for what it was. Value for money's not bad. However, he did say that he also owned a smaller plastic one, or fiberglass one, and he said the speed difference between the two is like unquestionable. And he said it's the material outer wrap that they have on some of the inflatable models. They cause a bit of drag in the water. He said, but they're ideal for what he was. He was just down the river for the day, just doing a bit of paddling around, up and down. He said, no, they're perfect for that, and being able to transport it in his car, it was, brilliant. Which is why it outweighed the fiberglass one or the plastic ones. But for manoeuvrability and speed, if you wanting to cover a good distance or go that little bit further without quite so much hard work, then go for a fiberglass or a plastic one. And you can get some quite small ones, some of the fiberglass ones. I've seen some little, I'm pretty sure they make one called a piranha, and it's really short. I mean, it wouldn't be ideal for taking lots of gear in, but I mean, if you just want to go out down the river, do some paddling, perfect. Just so quiet, isn't it? Lovely. If we're up early enough, I'm hoping we'll catch a sight of the otters that live along this stretch somewhere. I'm not sure what the speed limit is along this stretch of the river, but I think we're about to break it. Too much power on the back here.
I was just about to say to you, it's not a competition.
First little scrape on the bottom there, the bottom out on this lock. That is actually loose and moving, popping up and down this. It literally just stuck there. You can't see it. In my last video I mentioned that I was going to put a link in the description and I completely forgot, so my apologies for that. I will remember on this one. And I'll link the site where you can obtain a kayak and canoeing waterways license. It's £45 for the year, which isn't, it's not a massive expense, and it's well worth having. You're obviously contributing towards the maintenance of the waterways, and it gives you public liability insurance. I think I've just got to put the camera down now because we're going to come under this low branch. One memento. Sorry about that, just come under that low log there, a low branch, overhanging branch. So as I was saying, £45 for the year. You're contributing towards the maintenance of the waterways, and you get public liability insurance should you have any mishaps whilst you're out in the waters. Which, like I say, 45 quid for the year. It's not a massive expense, but worth having. You get a little card when you get it. I actually got one to show you with me. And yeah, that's all I can say about that. Like I say, I'll put the link there to the website in the description below, and that would give you all the information you need to know on their website. As for the kayak itself, the one I'm using is a Malibu 2, an ocean kayak, Malibu 2. But you can get basically the same thing from, I believe, Cambridge Kayaks, which is where Taylor got his from, or has ordered one from. So we're going to have a brand new one arriving. I say we, he's going to have a brand new one arriving. We're all going to get to see it, obviously, for the first time when it first arrives. So we'll do a bit of a, hopefully we'll do a bit of a review video for you, and you can see what one is like straight from the shop. And then we'll obviously take it out for its maiden voyage and get some footage of that as well. Yeah, we'll keep well to the left here because there's little grey bundles of fluff over there. The male swans, they look really lovely, real cute and fluffy, but they grow up to be the most unforgiving creature on this earth should you get too close to their family. And I discovered that by pure accident one day whilst out in my canoe, going along the local stretch of river, and I see the male swan, didn't think anything of it, carried on, and all of a sudden he became quite aggressive. I looked to my left and there was the nest with several cygnets in. At which point the swan decided he was going to attack me. A lot of weed through here. Stop this. No, yeah, it was me and my cousin at the time in my canoe being attacked by a swan, and this thing was literally, it was taken off out of the water behind me and dive bombing the back of the canoe, and you could feel it, or I could feel the sheer power that them things have got in their wings and their beak and in in that neck. And I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking terrifying. But yeah, I mean, after that, you know, a new level of respect for a swan. How can you not respect any man from any species that's willing to die to protect his family? Because he was, mate. He would have willingly laid his life down that day to protect his missus and his kids. So hats off to that swan. And they're approaching our camp spot for the night. Maybe just ahead in those trees. This is not a good idea, actually, because I normally get wet ass doing this because the back end dips in. Never mind, we're going for it. There you go.
Nothing on the front that can fall off.
Leave it there for a sec. It's going to be our little camp spot for the evening. Anybody know what kind of bug this is? Leave me a comment down below if you do. Not every day you find something like that in the woods, is it? That light's absolutely blinding me. It's a little head torch, but it's the best I've got. Really, need to get a light for the camera.
You want to borrow mine?
No, it's all good. It's working. I'm just getting blinded. But anyway, probably not much footage from today, as well as not much footage from yesterday. Probably not much of a video, guys, to be honest. But truth be told, we're all out here having such a good laugh. And just making the most of, spending good quality time with good friends, and really important, just spend good time in it with good people. So Taylor's first night wild camping. What do you reckon, Taylor?
Yeah, it's fucking brilliant, mate.
Yes. So I'm going to sign off, and I'll probably pick the camera back up again in the morning and have a few words on the way back down the river and finish some of the waffle about whatever else I've got to say. I'll probably finish talking to you about some of the kayak stuff actually. Try and answer a few more questions. So see you in the morning, guys. Camp area's all done, tidied away nicely. Taylor's now taking care of the fire pit from last night. Kayak's already over by the river, and we're heading out of here this morning. Let's say, not much footage probably from this trip, but a hell of a lot of fun. That was your first night?
Yeah, it was alright.
Just a quick voiceover. I realised that the video ends quite abruptly. It was actually 4 AM as we were making our way back up the river. We both had home life commitments that we needed to be back for, so we were again rushing around that morning to get back. But I just wanted to say, as always, a massive thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take care.
Bottle flip. Whoa!
Is that recorded?
Yeah.
Is it?
If you left it, yeah, it is. You left it on.